Hello and welcome to Cloud Fantasy. Today's topic is Guillen takes his talents to South Beach. We all know yesterday how Ozzie Guillen wanted his release from the Chicago White Sox, but he couldn't get more than $2 million a season. So he got his release, won the game, and had a press conference. Now the question is, what really happened? More than $2 million for a guy who won the 2005 World Series, the 2008 AL Central title doesn't sound like a lot, doesn't sound like a stretch at all to me. So what really happened? Well, I think it's more than just ownership with Jerry Reinsdorf not wanting to give out the dough. I think the real issue was that he wasn't getting along with Kenny Williams. Yes, the same Kenny Williams of San Jose State, who's running the team as the GM. I feel that's where the real tension was coming from. I also feel that Kenny Williams and Jerry Reinsdorf, they both felt that Tony La Russa is going to be a free agent pretty soon. That he's going to be leaving the St. Louis Cardinals. So they thought they could just pick him up, and like, what's the big deal? So I think that's the direction they're going to go in. I think for our good friend Mr. Guillen, it's a good move. I mean, he gets to get out of Chicago. I'm sure the Miami Marlins will give him the big bucks. Yes, the Miami Marlins, but starting next season, they won't be the Florida Marlins. They will be the Miami Marlins in their new $515 million ballpark on the site where the Miami Orange Bowl was once held. But going back to Guillen going to the Miami Marlins, you know, it's a good deal because the Miami, they need a new fiery manager, somebody to get the crowd going. Their old manager, Jack McKinn, he pretty much retired. He's saying he's retired season end because he is 80 years old, the second oldest manager in baseball history. I think he did a good job, but now they're going to get some new fresh blood, somebody fiery, somebody who can get the crowd going. They will have to give 2 minor leaguers to the White Sox, but I think it's a good trade. I think it's just really, really unfortunate that the White Sox didn't value Guillen enough to keep him, to give him the kind of money that he wanted. And once again, you know, I blame Kenny Williams because he's always been the one to cause a lot of the controversies in Chicago. I mean, he's the one who had all the problems with Frank Thomas. I know they made up and made nice after a few years, but still, that's who I blame. And I also realize that Kenny Williams went to San Jose State like myself. We're both alumni. But hey, I mean, that's what it is. Anyways, this is Guillen taking his talents to South Beach, Cloud Fantasy.